What is going on there, guys? Kempy here. I'm here today for day 2 and episode 3 of Football Manager 2023. I've been playing the game, I've been loving the game, but more importantly, I've been absolutely loving the support. As I'm sitting here right now, we're on about 850 views on episode 1, which blows my mind. Before yesterday, the best views on the channel was 300, so 850, I think it's about 40 odd likes as well. I said 10 likes, you'd get episode 2, you smashed that. I said 10 likes in episode 2, you'd get episode 3 today, and that's been smashed as well. I think that's on nearly on 20, so I am so thankful to all of you that have watched the video, liked the video, and have subscribed to the channel on the back of that. Make sure you do subscribe. We're now about 145 subscribers. We've grown at 20 in just the last 24 hours, so a massive thank you to you all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Today we've got the Manchester derby. We're up against Robot Man Erling Haaland. I have no idea how this is going to go, but first of all I'm going to show you the Europa League draw and the fantastic new cinematics for that as well. Before we get into that Manchester derby then, we are at the UEFA Europa League group stage draw. Now, there's been much talk of this being new and changed a lot. The Qarabag Cup draw was exactly the same as it used to be. I'm hoping this is going to be nice. I've got no idea how long this lasts. Wow. Okay. That is sick. Just the music alone makes such a big difference. It's bad that I know that music. Why is the Champions League music not in my head? Man, you're so disappointing. But we're going to start the draw. Hello everybody, Marcus Shop live here from Budapest. I'll be your host with the most for the UEFA Europa League group stage draw. It's hard to believe this year's edition of the competition is the 65th, and it's a privilege to be here today in today's position. Alex under Katai will be showcasing his talents in Group A for Red Star Belgrade. Oh, right, okay. This is cool. How do I do, like, live? Start draw. Ah, that's better, isn't it? I don't know. Is it better? I don't know what's going on. Way! Group B. Gokhan Van Persie shall praise or berate since his appointment. I've got no idea what is going on. It is way too slow. You need to speed this up, SI. That's what I'm going to say. Lazio, Roma in Group D. No one cares about the first group. Need more music. Need more jazz. Need more pizzazz. Right. Group A. Partizan. No. Real San Sebastian going Group A. We are going to get one of Partizan, Ren, PSV, Qarabag, Feyenoord, Olympiacos and AA. Again, we are going to get Qarabag. A trip to Kazakhstan. It's a long one for us there. I've got to say, it's a bit slow, but the actual presentation is paying. I just said peng. But the bottom here as well, the social, I just realised is changing as well. So Apple, Limassol have gone into that group. We're going to get either Real Betis, Fenerbahce, Freiburg, Ferencváros, Union Berlin, Maribor or FC Nantes. We're going to get Freiburg, quite a good team. So the bottom, Man United aren't the only big threat in the group, sadly. This group is a tragedy waiting to be written for us. We're done for. We're done for. Oh, that's a Freiburg fan. Very hard group to be in. This is going to get harder and harder. So the social tab at the bottom does seem to go along quite nicely. And then for the last group, it's going to be Vienna, Sturm Graz, Union SG, Lech Poznan, AEK Larkanas, Maccabi Haifa, Trabzonspor. We're going to get Trabzonspor. Trabzonspor, he called it. But yeah, I've got to say, the presentation is very nice. It needs to speed up a little bit because it's still a little bit boring, a little bit slow, but the presentation is a star, and that is beautiful. I'm a big fan of that. That is very nice. Nice, tidy. How nice were they? The Europa League looks fantastic. I don't like the fact that I know the song too well. It shows Man U have not been achieving for long enough, and GVP is here to change that. You can see the top United currently sitting third in the Premier League table. 5 games played, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Bruno Fernandes is unbelievable on this game. I don't know if it's the advanced playmaker, the attacking midfielder on attack, But 5 games, 5 goals, 2 player of the matches, a 7.7. No assists, quite interestingly. They seem to come from out wide. Anthony has been absolutely brilliant. We have picked up a big injury, however, and that is the man Marcus Rashford. Rashford is injured for 4 weeks, and you can see there, I think he's got about 3 weeks left, so he is 10 days and 3 weeks. He started off quite well, 4 games, 2 goals. He is going to miss today's game. Anthony, 5 games, 2 goals, 3 assists on a 7.50. He's been absolutely fantastic, and he's training well as well, which I love. He's a fairly ambitious player. Fantastic to see. I've made the decision. I saw it in a couple of comments. Ronaldo, he's gone. I've unregistered him from the squad, and I've brought in the man, the myth, the legend, Tommy Huddleston. Have you seen this guy's stats, right? 19 passing, right? I've seen, I believe it was on Dr. Benji, right? Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, the best attacking midfielder and midfielder the Premier League has ever seen. 18 passing. So some say we've got the best midfielder in the world the Premier League has ever seen in Tommy Huddleston. He could actually get some minutes. I'm not going to lie. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. I thought we might as well register him. Ronaldo was going out the door because he's a petulant child, and in real life he's apologised. I love Ronaldo, as you can see, but it's time for Gokhan Van Persie to put his foot down, and I'm so glad that Ten Hag has put his foot down as well. But I am absolutely rambling. Let's have a look at how the fixtures have been. So you saw the 2-0 victory against Chelsea. As soon as the camera turned off, we played against Southampton and we lost 2-1. We weren't very good, and the yellow cards were absolutely flowing. Dalot absolutely loves a card. I'm pretty sure he's had one every single game. 3-0 win against Everton at home. We look very good at home. 3 games at home, 3 wins, 3 clean sheets as well. So that is promising. Not for today because we're against Man City, so the away form is scary as it is. But Bruno got 2 in this game with Anthony getting 1. 4 yellow cards again. Away to Notts Forest, I got too fancy. I was playing this back 4. First half we were all over them, but they won't create anything and we won't really create anything either. We were just keeping hold of the ball. I went to a 3-back and played Slabhead, and he got booked and they scored from the free kick as well. Lingard scored as well. He definitely milli rocked on us. And then 3-0 win against Wolves. I just played that. We did pick up another 2 injuries. Wan-Bissaka and Malacia. Malacia and Wan-Bissaka have both received injections for this upcoming game, I believe, just in case. They're only 2 or 3 days, so they should be able to play this game and be back for the midweek game, which we are going to show you today is the Europa League at home to Qarabag. Bruno, again, against Wolves, got 2 goals. I'm hoping he is going to be fantastic today. The man we're playing up front is Martial since the Rashford injury. He's not managed to get a goal yet. He's played 2 games and no goals. So, nervous because we've got no Ronaldo. We've got Martial, and then Elanga can go up top. Anthony, I really don't want to play him up top. He's been brilliant out there. Young Garnacho, if we go into the development centre, I'm sure we could bring in a Charlie McNeil or a Joe Hugill, but I don't really want to do that. They are a bit too young. Joey Hugill, what's he like on this year's game? Is he a finisher? He's a bagsman, but he's not very determined, balanced personality. So we'll have to see for that. But without further ado, let's have a little look and get into this game against Manchester City. That is not good. Malacia is currently having injections to try and get through this game, and Luke Shaw is out for 3 weeks for groin strain. That's not what you want against Man City. We need to really stop these injuries now. The red cards, we haven't had any red cards yet, but the injuries are stacking up. We've got Rashford out, Malacia injured, well, temporarily. Dalot got hurt, Wan-Bissaka's been hurt. And now Luke Shaw. So we are going to struggle in this game against Man City to field a proper strong team. Their pre-match analysis has come out. Haaland scoring goals. No one's surprised. Best defender for him has been Kyle Walker as well, which is quite interesting. They look to be an unbelievable team on this year's game yet again. We are here then at the pre-match fitness test. Malacia has been past fit to play. Tom Huddleston's not gutted. He was about to get 90 minutes, but he's recovering from a broken toe. So there's that 12:30 kickoff, Manchester derby. see what we can do. We're going to do the opposition instructions. We're not going to tackle harder. I've had to put stay on feet on quite a lot so far this game. I'm very, very nervous to see how this is going to go. Interestingly, they always tell me to play Dubravka over De Gea. De Gea started the season very well. Dubravka is obviously going to be the second choice goalkeeper. You can see here, we have been through the wars. I've had a fairly rotated 11 against Wolves in a 3-0 win to hope that we can get players back into full fitness. It looks like it's worked quite well. We've got a lot of players coming back in nicely. Elanga is not going to start. He'll be our backup striker. I can't believe I'm saying that in the Manchester derby. Luke Shaw's going to have to come off the bench, and we'll put Zidane on the bench. See if we can get Zidane on in the derby. Yeah, that is the team. It's not perfect, and I bet their team is perfect. I have turned the camera off yet again. The PC has officially been dispatched today. So Saturday the 22nd, that should be arriving. Get that bad boy set up. And we'll probably try and pre-record a video for tomorrow. And Sunday, we'll see what we can do. We'll get 2 episodes out, 100%, possibly 2 tomorrow. Depends how much you guys smash this. But enough of me waffling. The Manchester City side by Pep Guardiola's Edison, Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Manuel Akanji getting the start. That is very interesting over John Stones. Nathan Ake playing left back is also quite surprising. Cancelo is only on the bench. Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva, Grealish, Haaland. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. Lineup for us is De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Malaysia, Casemiro, Eriksen, Anthony, Bruno, Jason Sanchez, and Tony Martial. I know how hard fought this rivalry is. Go out there and play for the fans. And we're going to hands on hips. You can make the difference out there, boys. Let's go out there and do this. It's at the empty had. Why is there so many people? That is very unrealistic. First highlight is going to fall to us. I am still on positive and I'm still on quite a high line. What on earth is happening there between De Gea and Varane? That's a bit shaky. I don't like the look of that. Ruben Diaz, Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes' press has been fantastic so far in this system. They've both been all over the midfield, and the amount of goals they've scored from picking the ball up in them areas is fantastic. But not against this side, I don't think. Haaland is on the ball. Eriksen intercepts yet again. He's going to try and bring it out. Bernardo tackles. Haaland's on the ball. The game definitely seems more chaos this year. I can guarantee you that. Kyle Walker down the line. Finds Ilkay Gundogan. Back to Rodri. It's a great save from De Gea. Grealish, it's a great block from Dalot. And look at him pressing. Ake and Grealish doubling up on Anthony. This could be a difficult one. Ruben Diaz over the top to Bernardo Silva. If that ball happens one more time, I'm going to have to change it. The ball in between the Haaland, and he's put it wide. Look at that swarm from the middle there from Case and Eriksen. Grealish through to Haaland. Martinez is all over him. Martinez, that's fantastic. But he gives the ball away. Haaland's through. Just a header and Haaland holds on. Martinez is also on a yellow card already, which is not good. It's only 25 minutes into the game. Eriksen has also taken a knock and asked to come off for a bruised ankle, but we kept him on. Jadon Sancho now with a high press for United. Plays in Diogo Dalot. Anthony down that right side. Ake has been fantastic. But the ref is saying it could be a penalty here at the Etihad. He's going to have a look at it and he's going to go to the monitor. That's a very, very weak penalty if he gives it, but I will take it all day. We need all the help we can get against Mr. Robot, and the penalty has been awarded, which means Bruno Fernandes is going to get the opportunity to put United 1-0 up here at the Etihad. He steps up. He scored 2 of these already this season to make it number 3. Edison with a save. Oh, it's gutting. Another corner. Eriksen with the ball in. Ruben Diaz, it's too easy. No one's attacking him. I have not set up my custom tactics yet for the corners. That is shocking for me. I need to do that. Case, Varane, Eriksen, Anthony slips through Jadon Sancho. Edison, it's just so weak from him. It's a deep free kick from De Bruyne. We know they're dangerous from these. Dalot does win the header. Ruben Diaz gets the ball down. He finds Bernardo Silva. No one's out on that left flank. Bernardo whips one. Hits the crossbar. It's away from Bruno Fernandes. Anthony brings it clear. The match momentum is heavily in City's favour, but I'm not too unhappy with that first half. You know, we are only drawing 0-0, 2 yellow cards. It's been a difficult game. We've got the better XG purely based on that penalty, but I really do think we can get something from this game. I will take a point. I will take a point all day long in the Manchester derby here. And just when you think their team couldn't get any stronger, Phil Foden comes on in central midfield for Ilkay Gundogan. And they're going to have a free kick here from De Bruyne. There seems to be a lot of space in that box. He finds Rodri. He's the man in space. And he peppers the ball over the bar. The second half pressure from City. Case picks it up. Eriksen loses the ball out to Foden. Haaland plays through Jack Grealish. He's going to get the goal. And he has. It's his first of the season. It's Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish 1-0. Haaland with the assist. It's a great finish from Grealish. It really is a great finish. It is really, really difficult looking at this bench on how we are going to change this game. A man like Garnacho is not going to get thrown into this game at all. Elanga could be a good shout for Sancho. But Anthony's had an even worse game. I think we're going to bring him for Anthony. We're going to move Jadon Sancho out onto the right as that inverts forward on the right. And I think Eriksen's going to come off as well. He asked to come off earlier on for Donny van de Beek. Keep the creativity in the midfield. 23 minutes to go. Need a goal now. Speaking of needing a goal, we've got a highlight here. Dalot with a ball over the top. Martial was the quickest to react to it. It's a fantastic block, and Ederson manages to hold the ball to his clutches. City are knocking the ball about very nicely here. They're just toying with them inverted wing backs. They're playing that back three, back two that they often do. We're playing a high press against them to try and win that ball back, but when there's a man like Foden sitting as deep as he is dangerous. Gets down that right flank, across the ball back to Rodri. Someone press him. Varsity De Gea with a save. I think the last sub I'm going to make is I'm going to bring on Fred for Case. There's only 4 to go now. It's another City highlight by the looks of it. Keeping the ball very nicely. It's a long ball forward. Julian Alvarez has come on. Dalot's won the header. Case, can he win that? He has. Bruno. And Haaland pressing from the front yet again wins the ball. And now Joao Cancelo has come on for Kyle Walker in this game. Plays in Erling Haaland. Varane with a great deception. Can we counter? Oh, it's shocking. Bruno. Oh, it's not great. Julian Alvarez in behind Diogo Dalot. Another new sub for Alvarez. City's bench has really proved the difference in this game. Kevin De Bruyne, he's going to put this in the top corner. He's not quite, just over the bar. We're holding on. 3 minutes to go. I think we're going to lose this game 1-0 to Man City, and we have. It's a hard result to take, but Man City are a very, very good side. Frustrating with that penalty miss as well. I feel like we really could have got a point out of this game. I'm emotionally tired after that game. We've been pulled pillar to post by Man City, and they've got the 3 points. Thankfully, nothing big for Benassi and Eriksen. Just 1 to 2 days, which is fantastic. Bruno, obviously missing that penalty, is absolutely gutting. We're going to have to answer back home to Qarabag. I said our home form has been fantastic. We have scored 8 goals in 3 games with none conceded. Let's go and add 4 or 5 to that now as well. We are ready then for the next game. That loss in the Premier League table drops us right down to 8th position. 5 points behind Liverpool at the top. Newcastle doing fantastically well as well with Alex Isak up top. Bottom of the league is Everton and Nottingham Forest and Brighton. But it's not time for the Premier League. It's time for the beautiful Europa League. I'm excited to see what this looks like. The team I've selected today is pretty much a full rotated 11. We're going to start with Dubravka in goal. Dalot keeps his place at right back. Lindelof and Slabhead at centre back. Malacia stays at left back due to Luke Shaw's injury. McTominay and McFred in midfield. Elanga is going to play out on the left. Sancho on the right. Donny van de Beek in camp. Martial up top. I'm going to definitely bring on Garnacho. I'm going to try and bring on Zidane. I'm going to try and get on Deschamps Bernard. Oh no, I'm not, because he's injured. Not Deschamps Bernard, but there'll be a few debuts coming today as well. Without further ado, let's have a look at what this fantastic Europa League looks like in person. The official team sheet then. I'm afraid I've got no idea of any of them players, and there is some symbols there that I've never seen. So I'm not going to try and pronounce some of the Qarabag players. We're going to go with our team. I've gone through it. We're going to pump the fists. I want a big result. We are favourites here. Go out there and give the fans a performance to be proud of. And then we're going to give them all some faith. We're going to tell them out there, you boys are the best. We are a good side. We'll click through. This is amazing. This is so cool. All the Europa League licensing. Obviously the top left corner is lovely as well. The team sheets coming out. I hope the sound isn't too dodgy with the mic and the audio. The mic should be facing me and not picking up too much desktop volume. The middle looks so cool. I can't wait to lift this trophy at the end of the season. But this is awesome. When we reach the Champions League, hopefully in just one season's time, this is going to be so awesome. That is cool. That is so cool. You should see my face. I am buzzing. The presentation thing has been the most exciting thing in this game. Nothing has happened for the first 20 minutes. Quite a drab, wet night here at Old Trafford. But Donny van der Beek is going to bring the ball forward. Loses out to Qarabag. Malacia wins it back. United now need to start picking up the play. We need one easily before the 25th minute. It would be fantastic to get 5 or 6 here tonight. Maguire with a long ball over the top. It's a fantastic pass to Jadon Sancho. Has kept his place in the team tonight. Tony Martial needs a goal. It's a great save from the Qarabag keeper. It's going to stay 0-0. 19 minutes gone. We need to get one, United. 32 minutes gone. No goals. A long ball from Qarabag is picked up by United. We need to get something going here. Come on, boys. Dalot brings it inside. Elanga set back. He's offside. He's offside. He is offside. Another early booking as well for McTominay. It's a ball in from Malacia. Elanga's going to pick that up. Donny van der Beek. McTominay. Fred picks it up now. Finds Victor Lindelof. McTominay. Sancho. Play one more to Dalot. He goes wide to Elanga, who beats his man. Cut it back inside. Oh, go yellow Elanga. Anthony Elanga with his first goal for the club. Well, not first goal of the first goal of the season. It's a great move there. Sancho finds Elanga, beating his man. Makes it 1-0 against Qarabag. We needed one before half time. Second half, we can hopefully come out, get 4 or 5 past them. We are in the second half now. Hopefully going to start this off with a highlight for us. Qarabag knocking the ball forward to Owusu, who beats his man. I think that was Lindelof being outplaced. Maguire's out of position. Martin Dubravka. I gave him the start today over De Gea. And he's just had a shot which he should be saving. It's poor defending from United. This backup 11 isn't good enough. Qarabag are starting to cause us some problems. I've seen the momentum, and this second half is all Qarabag. We're currently just sitting in at Old Trafford. It's a ball to Zubir. Dubravka doesn't know what to do. Again, he's had an absolute stinker. It's 2-1 Qarabag in the 54th minute. I don't know what's going on. We're going to bring on Bruno. He needs to come on and grab this game with a scruff of the neck. We said we were going to bring on Iqbal and Garnacho. I'm not sure we're going to, but Sancho now. Martial's not fighting to get in that box. Finds the ball to Fred. Fred the red. Oh, it took a deflection off the post. Stays 2-1 Qarabag. Seem to have upped the momentum now. Seem to have upped it. Malacia, what can you do? Finds McTominay. Owusu goes through him. McTominay gets the ball back again. Is he going to hit it from range? He is. It's over the bar. And Qarabag knock it back to the centre half. So they're going to go over long ball again. Lindelof heads into Sancho. Knocks the ball over the top. Martial is not going to quite reach that, but there's going to be a mess up at the back. Gets it clear. Somehow Qarabag, they are holding on here. Ozorovic, he's going to try and go through. It's good pressing from Fred, but there's now a big old space. Who finds Jankovic in behind the back line. Malacia, can you get out to it? Owusu. It's a good defending from Maguire there. Gets to Bruno. And then Sancho. And then we go again on the counter-attack. Classic United. Martial is onside. 100% onside. And that's 2-2. There is no way this is being pulled back. Tony Martial with the goal. 2-2 United at home to Qarabag. We need to go out and get a couple more now. 100% onside. We've played out from the back from a goal kick. And Malacia has brought the ball forward. He finds Anthony Elanga down the line. He gets right to the byline. He doesn't pull it back. That's Elanga there. He hasn't got just the knowledge to pull that back in. Bruno Fernandes with the ball in the box. McTominay gets up for it. And that is a goal. I've got a feeling that's going to be offside. Or it might even be a push in the back on Ozorovic. It looked like it was tight in there. McTominay somehow bullied his way through the players. This isn't offside. Is it a potential foul from McTominay? VAR referee says the goal has been disallowed. He handled it. It looked like there was something going on in there. No goal for McTominay. We are going to get on Alejandro Garnacho. There is 10 to go. We should get through this group nice and easy, so we might as well give the boys some game time. It'll be disappointing not to pick up 3 points here. 4 added on. We're going to let the game run, and that is going to be it at Old Trafford. United 2, Qarabag 2. We start with a draw in the Europa League. That confirms that then the second string team is not good enough here at Manchester United. There is certainly some room for improvements in the transfer market. Next video, you need to hit 10 likes on this one and it'll be out tonight as well. This video should have gone out at 4:30. 10 likes by 7 PM. Video will come out at 8 PM. Make sure to smash the like button, guys. Support has been unbelievable. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. A lot of you watching these videos are not subscribed yet, so make sure to smash subscribe. It's been Kempy. It's been an absolute pleasure making another video for you guys, and take care.